You're a business owner, you've been procrastinating around investing and making your money work harder for you because you don't have time. I'm going to give you 3 simple steps. I call this investing for dummies. So let's get started. So when I speak to most business owners, the common rebuttal that I get around the reasons why they haven't been investing is because they don't have time. And let's face it, right? We're all busy as business owners, and we have this idea in our head that our wealth creation, our investing, needs to be as high intensity as our business activity, and it couldn't be further from the truth. The idea should be that as a business owner, your investing should be really boring. It should be set and forget. So I'm going to give you 3 simple tips that I use myself personally and that we implement for our clients using our system that we call the Wealth Mastery Machine. So the first thing you need to do is you need to understand your cash flow, because the fundamental basis of investing is the repeated allocation of your surplus into wealth. You're very rarely going to make one single decision that's going to skyrocket you to financial freedom. It's regular repeated decisions that you've built into a habit that are going to get you where you need to go. So we need to work out how much surplus you've got, because the worst possible outcome is that you start investing, you realize that you don't have the money, you've got to then pull it back, and we end up undoing all of the hard work, in some cases doing even more damage. Step 2, you're going to set up a trading account like Raise or Spaceship or a Vanguard direct account, and we're going to select a diversified index fund. The idea here is that we take the risk out of stock picking, and we just focus on getting money into the market, and ultimately it's completely set and forget. So for myself personally, I invest in the Vanguard High Growth Index Fund, which has about 90% allocation to growth assets, and ultimately about underlying 5,000 investments around the whole world. So I don't need to worry about stock picking. So simple, even 30 could do it, couldn't you, mate? You can literally start with $1,000, and you can start, I think, regular contributions, start at about $100 a month. In some of these platforms, there's no minimum amount that you could put in, which makes it super easy. And it doesn't matter how much surplus you've got the ability to commit it to the portfolio. Isn't that right, Ferds? The third thing you want to do is you want to set a recurring reminder for yourself every 90 days to review your monthly contribution. We basically then redo the exercise, see if we've got some additional surplus, and we want to be striving to increase that monthly contribution, even if it's by $50 a month. So let's say you start at 500, we want to go to 550. If you can afford to push it harder, then that's great. We can do that as well. But the idea is that we want to constantly be pushing that habit that we're making, getting ourselves a little bit out of the comfort zone, and then setting a new habit so we can get the compounding snowballing. And it's as simple as that, guys. Investing doesn't need to be complicated. You don't need to have an economics degree to know how to set this up. It's very cost effective. The barrier to entry has never been lower. And ultimately, you can get this started in an afternoon. So if you wanted to kick this off today, you literally could. For most of our clients, we get this thing set up in a couple of hours. So if you've got any questions, or you've got any other objections of what is getting in the way for you starting your wealth journey as a business owner, then let me know, and we'll cover them off in another video. Catch you soon.